It's ready to go down. Got it running. I got a car alternator hooked up to this little motor. And there's my charcoal gasifiers running through a car radiator to cool the gases. And then I've got a filter right here. I'm going to try to set it up to where I can charge this battery and then run a grid tie inverter off of it. Put power back into the house. Or back onto the grid, so when my solar panels are down, when there's no sun, I can still put power back in. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. Daggone it. I need to get the idle up a little higher. It seems to be working a little bit, but I turned on the power to the alternator and it bogged it down really bad. It was just starting to work, so let me see if I can pull it again. Hold on. There it goes. 14.4. That's with the alternator running. So it's throwing charge into the battery. Now watch, if I take it off, it'll increase. Kick it back on, the alternator kicks in, starts charging the battery. It's usually running off charcoal. I don't know if I can show it. I don't know if you can see that glow in there. Yeah, see, I'm happy with that. That's awesome. I'm running the battery charger right now off the charcoal. That's a 100 amp alternator out of a GM. And that's only a 3 3/4 horse engine. I think I did a 6:2, so I got like 3:1 gear ratio. Yeah, I think I'm running out of something. Get back up. Now my battery's at 12.9. That's without the alternator being on. Shut the fuel off from the, see the smoke coming out. Now, a while ago when I first started it, that smoke coming out was actually a flame. So, yeah, what I do is I'm running it through this car alternator, which cools the gases down. It's the same setup as the big one I got out there for my generator, for my backup generator for the house. But the gases cool down in the fins right there, and then of course it also condensates any kind of liquid and drops it. I'll have to drain it out. And then this bucket right here, I've got it filled up with that white foamy stuff that you buy to put in pillows, like when you make projects and stuff. I get it at Goodwill all the time, and you get them, you know, for, well, when I buy 50 pounds or more of stuff at the Goodwill outlet, it's 50 cents a pound. So I've come out of there with 150 pounds worth of stuff before. But yeah, see, my battery's sitting at 12.6. It was 12.3 earlier. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, this is part one because, dude, it's really hot here. It's 90. We're in central Ohio. It's 90 degrees. It's the third day we've had above 90s. And it's really, really, really humid. I think it's like 80 or 90% humidity. Yeah, it's really nasty. It's supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow. It's supposed to cool down for the weekend and stuff, so I'll do the second part of this after that, which I'm going to take one of my grid tie inverters and hook up to it while it's running like that, and then run it and plug it into the house and actually see how many watts it's putting back into the house. Because like I said, it's 100 amp. It's a 100 amp GM alternator. Okay, it's the same thing I got in my my Silverado. And I know I hooked it up before just from the truck to a grid tie inverter, and it was putting out almost 300 watts back into the grid. And of course I don't want to use a V8 to do that when I can use a single cylinder Briggs & Stratton with charcoal, you know what I'm saying? So I can get the same effect. So this is a proof of concept right here. I'd have to mount everything together. I might put it on this trailer, I don't know. I'll just mount everything together so we're solid and everything like that. And I can take it where I want, and then I can plug it in and generate power to put back onto the grid, or do whatever, charge batteries. And the cool thing about it is too, if this is running, I mean, even if you don't use a grid tie inverter to go back into the grid, I can hook up like a 1500 watt, you know, regular inverter to that, which I've run a 1500 watt off my truck before. I can run a 1500 watt off of that and run, you know, electric chainsaws and, you know, grinding wheels and all kinds of stuff, you know. And like I said, that's all for charcoal. That'd be a cool little setup, like to put in a camper or, you know, a bug out location or something like that. Because you can find these motors, and it doesn't have to be horizontal shaft like that. I mean, you can turn it. You can get like a lawnmower motor. You can get one of these, like this Honda right here. I've got that little Honda right there that I got for free. It's a 5.5 horse. It runs. You can use something like that, which they're more common. You know, you can get those anywhere. You can get all kinds of lawnmowers and everything, and then just, you know, mount it with the alternator being sideways. You know, same idea. You can set it up the same way. And this is nothing. I mean, this is an old. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, this is an old 40 pound or whatever propane tank that I put a hole in the side. This doesn't have to be airtight. I know I've explained this before. This doesn't have to be airtight. This does. I had to weld this pipe nipple on the top right here because all your gases that come up through the charcoal, it's usually carbon monoxide, a little bit of carbon dioxide, some hydrogen, tiny bits of methane, whatever. All that's burnable. Okay, so it comes up here, and right here you don't want it to mix with air. If you get any oxygen in it, you basically made a bomb. You don't want to do that because if it flashes back, it'll blow up. Right now, if it flashes back, there's no air in there, so it can't burn. So anyway, yeah. So this doesn't have to be airtight down here. And I've just got this. This is a pipe nipple. It just goes on the inside, and it just sits inside the charcoal. I've got it filled up about this full of really small pieces of charcoal that I've got 55-gallon drums of it that I make. And like I said, an alternator, and a radiator and a filter. And then you've seen what it did. You've seen it was running. So, all right, this is Radical Dan. Have a good one.